Welcome to Amusings with Chelsea and Angie.
I'm Chelsea.
I'm Angie.
What's up, Buttercup?
Oh my god.
What? I'm in a good mood today, for the most part, you know.
It's Wednesday, hump
Bum, bum,
day.
bum, bum.
Hump
It's a short
day,
week, too.
Hump day.
Dun, dun, dun,
Hump
dun,
day.
dun.
And knock on wood, I don't hurt. Thank you very much.
The weather hasn't been that bad.
I mean, it's been humid as Florida up in here. But
We're not in Florida. Anyway,
right,
so.
which makes it weird that we have, it's moist. I know people don't like that word. I love it. Moist.
So, you finished some shows this
Yes.
week, and I finished some shows this week, and kind of got some started.
Yeah.
You go first.
Okay, so there's this show on Peacock, or Peacock, called Mrs. Davis. It's very, you tried to watch it, I know. It's very quirky, is the word I would use. And if you can get past the first episode, you will be hooked.
Hooked?
Yes.
Sick.
It's only 8 episodes. It's about a nun who goes on a quest from God to shut down an AI called Mrs. Davis.
I know. I tried to watch
I know.
it. You gave it a good introduction to me, like talking about it, but it was so weird.
I'm telling you, it's quirky because you have Jesus in a diner, except they call him Jay. And then I told you there's the sword in the stone thing where all the guys put their hand on the sword to win the contest. And then did you ever hear of British Knights, the tennis shoes?
No.
BKs? Okay. They're involved.
BK.
There's a whale. Yeah.
What in the world?
The Holy Grail. I'm telling you,
Okay.
It's really good. It's just, like I said, 8 episodes. There is not going to be a second season because they did what they were going to do. So it was a limited series.
Limited series premiere.
So if you want to binge, 8 episodes.
There you go.
Really good time. Have a good time.
Watch it on Peacock
Peacock, yes.
if you like or find that a little amusing and interesting.
Quirky,
for sure.
weird, yeah.
Yeah, goofy. Because definitely when you explained some of the episodes to me, was it last week? It was very like, what?
Yeah, it's difficult to explain.
But there was another show that you were also talking to me about last week that you were finishing up.
Okay, it's on what is now Mac.
Formerly HBO.
Yeah. Which, by the way, we have no affiliation to any of these program companies, anything.
Nope. Nothing whatsoever. It's just us chatting it up.
Yep. The show is called White House Plumbers, and it stars Woody Harrelson as E. Howard Hunt and Justin Theroux as G. Gordon Liddy. Now, unlike you, I recognized those names because I knew that they were involved in the Watergate scandal.
Correct. Because you were more
Shut
informed
up.
on history than I am. Because
Yes.
you owed. No,
Look,
not.
G. Gordon Liddy was also on an episode of Miami Vice, so shut up.
Dun, dun, dun.
Don't get smart. Don't get smart. It's a comedy, and it's 5 episodes only.
Why only 5?
Because they are only taking into account break-in and then a little bit of the trial afterwards.
Okay, so it's like clip, clip, clip.
Yes, and it is hysterical. I laugh.
Well, it's Woody Harrelson. Why wouldn't you?
Woody did a good job. Justin Theroux deserves an Oscar, an Emmy, any award that you can throw at him because he was hysterical.
Tiny hand claps.
So if you can get Max, watch it. watch it. It's so good.
And even get like the free subscription trial for like 30 days and watch it.
Yes.
Definitely something to look out for. Watch. Again, it's only 5 episodes. It's really not going to consume your life, but it is going to be something. It's like a movie. Watch a movie.
Do you know who played Woody Harrelson's wife in the show?
No, I do not.
Lena Headey.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I bet that was awesome. Cersei Lannister. I loved her as an actor. I hated her as the character because, die. So I'm glad to see her in something that she's probably more enjoyed and liked. So definitely one to watch. Go out there. It is on Max, or formerly known as HBO.
Yeah.
And then the next one, you and I were both watching at different times. You would catch up and be ahead of me. Then I would catch up and be ahead of you. And it was back and forth and back and forth.
Yes.
Granted, it was only 6 episodes. But if you know us, we will sometimes get lost track of what day it comes out. Or it comes out, says it comes out on this day. And
yeah,
it came out on another
let's discuss this
one.
for a second. They said new episodes Thursday. So, like I do with Ted Lasso, I go on, like, first thing in the morning or, like, 11 o'clock, because sometimes they'll drop it at 12 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah.
So, it's 11 our time. So, but nothing. So, then I would check that Thursday morning, and still, there would be nothing. So, it turns out that they would
Fridays.
they wouldn't drop it until late Thursday night. And I'm like, well, that's stupid. Don't tell me that you drop it Thursday and not have it, like, literally as soon as it turns Thursday.
So, speaking of that...
Oh, we're talking about the show Citadel.
Which is on Amazon. Great show, right off the bat. First episode right out the gate. Absolutely loved it. It has Priyanka Chopra Jonas.
Yes.
I probably said her name wrong a little bit, but yeah, everybody knows who she is. Yeah. She's fabulous. And we had another Game of Thrones former actor.
Richard Madden.
Oh my gosh, he's so adorable.
Okay, I'm so glad you think so. Yeah, whatever.
Look, I was so happy to see him in a role that he doesn't get killed in.
Well, he didn't get killed in that bodyguard thing, did he?
No. I'm still watching Bodyguard. I'm still trying to get all caught up with it. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to watch that one. And this one, I could not stop watching it. It was like, it's gotten better and better and better. Each episode was like, what?
There were only 6.
Yes, mind you, there were only 6 episodes. But still, great show. It's about 2 spies.
Mason Kane and Nadia Singh.
I'm glad you got that written down.
Yeah. Oh, and it has Stanley Tucci in it. I love Stanley Tucci.
Yes, and they are on a mission, on a job, and an incident occurs where
they lose their memory.
There's a chip, and they lose their memories. They're wiped completely clean, so they have no idea what happened to them.
So that they can't be taken hostage and then
spilled out information.
Yeah. And they work for the agency called the Citadel. And,
hence the name.
Yeah. And the bad guy of the spy world is called Manticore.
Sorry, every time I hear that name, I was going like this, being the little mantis.
You're so weird.
I know, but it's my quirkiness. I love it.
Then Stanley Tucci finds Mason. And this is 8 years after the incident.
Yeah, there's a lot of time jumping, so make sure to pay attention when they do the little subtitle of how many years back they went.
Oh, it's not little. It's huge. It takes up half of the screen.
I know, but if a fiance, a kid, or a dog distracts you for a split second, you don't see it, then you're like, wait, what?
Yes.
What?
You have to pay attention. It's not, I'm just going to go and fold laundry while I'm doing this kind of thing.
Yes, you can't just listen to it. You got to pay attention. You got to focus.
You'll miss the 8 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 weeks ago.
Yes, definitely. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of bouncing around back and forth.
A lot of, oh, crap. That's who that is.
Yes.
Oh, no, he's married to that chick who was a spy for them that she recruited. Yeah,
it's a lot of chaos going on. We don't want to spoil it too much for you guys, but it's really good.
It's good.
It's amazing. I absolutely cannot wait. And they just announced they're going for season 2 now. Mm-hmm. Whoop, whoop. And at the end of episode 6, the very last episode, there was a trailer that you and I both noticed the character that's in this one. So it's kind of like a spin-off show, not just Citadel, but it's Citadel.
Citadel Diana.
All right, Citadel Diana.
I'm guessing it's about this woman named Diana
in the
with
show.
The weird hair. And by weird hair, I mean one side is
to the ear. To
the ear, and the other is to the
neck.
Then I just have to want her to tip her head the whole time so it evens out. And it drives me nuts.
Everybody's different.
Oh, so this is written and produced by the Russo brothers and their sister, apparently, and they're the ones that did Civil War. They did Second Captain America.
Marvel movies, yes. People. Our Marvel peeps out there.
They did
support your directors.
Winter Soldier, that's what it is.
And writers.
Winter Soldier, Civil War, and then the last 2 Avengers movies.
Ooh. No wonder I liked it so much.
But did you not watch the little profile declassified things? No,
I was
you didn't.
Okay, so I think I was able to watch like 2 of them, but I didn't pay attention that they were on there.
Oh.
I need to go back and watch them. I get over with it, and I'm like, okay. And some of them is like, oh, no, get to the next episode. Click, click. So then there's one more show.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about this.
Have.
The series finale of Ted Lasso.
Bum, bum, bum.
That came out last night. I'm not going to spoil it, but it was really good.
Was it?
Yeah.
You enjoyed it?
I did.
Are they going to do a second season?
No, this is the 3rd season.
Oh, 3rd season. Sorry. Another season.
No, it's ended.
It's ended.
Yes.
It's over. This is the finale. You find out everything. It's all said and done.
Yes.
They closed the chapter.
Yes.
They did a great job.
Yes.
All right.
Now, mind you, they could spin off another character, the club itself, but Ted Lasso himself is done.
So, have you noticed with a lot of the shows, they're doing spin-offs now? Spin-off off of this person, spin-off off of that. Like, I've noticed that in a couple of different shows. Like, I know to me, it started with Vampire. Well, no, not even just Star Wars. It was with the TV shows necessarily. It was Vampire Diaries, and then they did the originals, and then they did Legacies, and it kind of spun off from there. And then Star Wars with Disney Plus did, The Mandalorian, Boba Fett. Now we're doing Ahsoka, and they're constantly doing all this stuff where you're getting a little bit more about a character, which I do like. I like that. I like that we're finding more out about a character we may or may not have liked. You never know. And just like with another show that was a spinoff that I watched and finished this weekend was Queen Charlotte, which was from a Bridgerton story. I know you're not that type of person.
I don't watch
but I am. Now, mind you, this is semi-realistic as far as, well, I'm talking about Queen Charlotte and King George III, which was the Mad King at the time, and them producing all these heirs and stuff like that. And you see flashbacks back and forth between when they were first king and queen and trying to conceive an heir and all this other stuff to the current line of the story where she's trying to get her children to produce more heirs so that their line will live on through them and it's not getting passed to like a cousin or something. And it's really interesting, especially in one episode, because you'll see where one of the sons comes and confirms that his wife and them are that they're carrying a child, future heir, and which she's really glad. And if you know anything about the history books, you know that she does not actually get to live to see that child be born. So you're kind of like, hey, I know about oh, this sucks. So curious to see what's going to happen with it. I liked the whole Queen Charlotte, which was a spinoff from the Bridgerton stories, but I'm ready for Bridgerton to come back, okay? I need more Bridgerton. I love that family. There's a lot of scandalous stuff going on that fills in the blanks in Queen Charlotte for the Bridgerton story. So definitely check that out. Mm-hmm. And that's on Netflix. Mm-hmm. I like it. You don't. I know. Mm-hmm. It's okay. So, the other thing I started watching.
Oh my God.
And you can laugh at me.
I've just been watching BBQ Pitmasters.
Well, I watched that. My fiance and I watched it. And we were watching the American barbecue one that you sent me. We started watching it. We're like, what the heck?
It's barbecue.
Like, yeah, it's barbecue, but some of them are some of that stuff is dramatized. Like, really? What? My biscuits. Do
you want to get eliminated because your biscuits burnt? No.
Dude, come up with something else. Okay, the biscuits burnt. Don't get all worked up around and go grab some crackers. I don't know.
I wouldn't serve crackers.
You know what I mean? Just get inventive with yourself. You've got a little bit of time, do something else. But, like, I noticed whenever he was making the biscuits, he was doing all this stuff. I said, he going to burn the biscuits. He's going to forget about them. Shoot, I forget about the biscuits if I don't have a timer set somewhere.
And they're running around doing meat and sides.
3 meats.
Yeah.
All of them had, like, 3 meats?
I think usually.
And that same guy, even the other issue was his chicken. He didn't cook his chicken right because he took a risk and put it on that one thing and set it over and only one side cooked or something.
But did you see his like street tacos or whatever that he was trying to do, and he burnt them on the griddle? Oh, Logan was so sweet, and he says, hey man, if you dip it in the grease and then put it on, it'll flip. And then they become best friends to the very end. And I was like, oh,
you know, the two from episode 1, the two that ranked highest, you know which ones I'm talking about. I can't think of their names right now. But you know, the one was from California, and there was another one. Can't think of where he was from.
There's the one from Iowa, and that was
Theron.
His name is like
Tyron.
No, it's Tyron. And then there's Logan, who's the guy that had the man bun. Yes, those two make it to the end. And they're like, man, I wish it was somebody else because I don't want to. You're like my brother, man. Yeah, it was so nice. And they were even helping each other in the final. And that's what you get.
He was helping at the very first episode, though, too. Like, hey, man, don't worry about it. It's going to be all right. Get your head back in the game. Focus.
That's what, and my sister was like,
you don't
that's
see
weird.
That.
They're helping each other. I was like, that's why you need to watch Great British Bake Off. They're always helping each other.
I enjoyed it. It was really cute. Sorry, that one was the other thing I noticed, it popped up on my thing, don't laugh at me, was Arnold Schwarzenegger is back in action film. Don't get mad at me. He's back, people. He's back. Okay, and he's in
FUBAR.
FUBAR.
Do you know what that stands for?
No.
Effed up beyond all recognition.
I like it. It's even better now.
Yeah, see, because I'm old. I know shit.
Well, that's because you get on freaking everything and check it out and do all this other stuff. So
that's a military term.
Okay.
We're FUBAR'd.
Okay. Well, anyway, so I was able to watch the first 2 episodes, and it is hilarious because you've got Arnold Schwarzenegger's character retiring, wanting to get out of being another, like, spy movie.
How? Okay, so a spy, to me, is somebody that can blend in and, infiltrate, get info. That man does nothing but stand out.
But he looks like
That's why it's a movie or a TV show.
But he looks like a boss. And so he's recalled for a special mission because one of their agents is deep undercover and they need to get her out because she's been figured out and they're going to find out within 48 hours or something. So he goes in and finds out it's his daughter. And he's like, what the? And they had no knowledge. And so they had to play off like they don't know one another when they're first meeting up. And he's like, how could you let my daughter da-da-da-da? And he's, talking to his counterpart.
Oh, wait. Did it sound something like this? How could you let my daughter get into the government? I wish we should spy.
Not exactly. It's toned back a lot. It's not freaking Terminator. I'll be back type thing. He's got a little bit more pizzazz with it now.
No.
He's got a little snazz.
Why is my daughter in? Yeah, whatever.
He goes, "Oh, where's my good girl at? I want my good girl back." And you'll see in the trailers, so I'm not spoiling it for anybody. He's like, picks up something. He's like, "What's this?" And turns in, and she's like, "No, no, no, no!" And then you hear vibrating noise, and it's like, oh shit. To me, the first two episodes are perfect, hilarious. I mean, they even titled one of them as "Honey Pot." I was laughing, so I'm still watching that. I will brief you guys more on it as I'm learning about them and their roles and characters, because it's hilarious.
I will be watching the second episode of Vanderpump Rules Reunion. Shit going down.
Such a nut.
Look, I don't have drama in my life because I avoid that shit. These people, like,
live for it.
Invite it in. Invite it in.
Bring it on in.
So
Bring it on in.
it amuses me
on
when
in.
you're
Bring it
on
in.
these reunion shows and they're like, "No, I didn't say that. You're a liar. You backstabbing whore. Oh yeah, you are a stinky rotten cow." Yeah, I love that shit.
Dude, I really think you need to, like, read illustrated books for a living and make voice recordings for little children, minus the language part. Just subject that out and say sugars.
Chutes and ladders.
Yes.
Ooh, Tom Sandoval. Do you know when you see somebody that has a horrible mustache and it looks like literally a dead caterpillars just laying up on there?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he looks
awful.
like. Yes, and it makes him look weaselly, like
It
little.
does.
Yeah,
It does. It creeps me out. Like, gives me the heebie-jeebies. So, speaking of mustaches, so we work together, if you guys don't know.
What?
Yeah. Not only do we do podcasts, but our 9-to-5 job, or
Jorbs.
There was a customer that actually came into my office the other day, and
Did you just stare at his mustache?
I couldn't help it. It was, like, perfect, and it had, like, the curl.
Oh my god.
Like, the perfect, like, do good day. Like, I'm getting a spot to tea type British. Boop, with a perfect little spinny. And he had a British accent, so it really threw me for a loop. And I'm like, what? And I couldn't stop. Like, I had to, like, bite my lip not to laugh. Because
What's the bad guy on Dudley Do-Right? That guy with the handlebars.
Sugar Rush.
Yeah. Snidely Whiplash.
Yes. That guy. So, perfect mustache like that, but British accent. So I'm like, and like he's got like that British accent that you would hear like in the documentaries over there about the castles and stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
The hoity-toity ones.
Yes, that one. The perfect one. You do the accent better than I do.
Welcome to our podcast. I'm Angie and this is Chelsea. We shall be talking about television shows and other assorted things that are progressing in our lives.
Yes.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
So he had
Sure.
he had that accent. I was so hard not to laugh, and I'm trying to be as professional as possible because
Oi,
I try.
mate, what are you trying to say? Do you need a work order put in? Is your air conditioning not working? I can help you with that.
Pretty much that's
Give us a spot of tea, aye?
Oh dear God.
Yeah, well, you started it.
I know I did, and now we'll stop. Look, where did we get to the French?
That was me scratching my back.
So there was, you just talked about the caterpillar, and that just reminded me of that. Sorry, we squirrel sometimes. It happens.
What?
It's part of our charm.
Yeah.
Part of our charm.
Part of our lucky charm.
There is one more thing that we can actually talk about
Ooh.
that we're excited about going to watch this next month.
What?
June.
What?
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Yeah. I'm excited.
Barbie finds out about the real world.
Dun, dun, dun. First off, I didn't even know this thing was like a legit thing. Like it was an actual movie. My child saw the trailer on something. She's like, Mom, yeah, the new Barbie movie's coming out soon. And I'm like, you mean like the Netflix Barbie crap that we watch all the time? It's not crap, but, you know, the cartoon show.
Do you live under?
I didn't see the trailer. I hadn't seen it.
Do you not read, like, I don't know, entertainment news?
I do. I have it on my Facebook
They
scrolly.
even had pictures from the set when they were filming.
Yeah, I know. I
was
later
like,
found that out.
Oh, look what Ryan did to his hair. Is all blondie, blonde.
I know. And so when we saw the trailer and she's like, can we go? I'm like, yes, why not? Spider-Man. That's coming out too. And what came out this weekend was Fast 10 finally premiered, I think. Or has that been out for a couple weeks?
That's been out for like 2 weeks or whatever.
Fast 10, Guardians of the Galaxy, which you told us about.
Little Mermaid. I'm going to tell you right now, Little Mermaid, just watch the cartoon because it's the same damn story.
I was very upset. I saw people posting clips of Flounder, and Flounder looks very sad in that movie, and I'm like, what the crap? I mean, that's what
you need to watch the cartoon for.
I know.
And now they're doing Moana in live action. Why? It's not even that old.
Hold on, which one did you tell me today that I was like, wait, what?
Oh, How to Train Your Dragon.
What?
No. How about you come up with an original idea and not a used story and remake it?
There you go. I agree with you. The movies that are coming out to theaters: Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse,
Woo-woo!
which is the cartoon one.
Yes, Miles Morales.
The Flash. I know how you feel already. Don't have to beat it in me.
It's just the dude is gabonkers.
We know.
I don't want to reward babonkers.
I know. Okay, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Yep. I'm gonna watch that.
Transformers: Rise of the Beasts.
I will probably watch that because Mark Wahlberg is not in it. Not being rude to Mark Wahlberg, but
I like Mark Wahlberg, but I get what you were saying in the Transformers
it's garbage.
saga. So that I'm looking forward to.
What was that? Was that
Past Lives is coming out?
Yeah.
Which I don't really know what that is. Oh, The Boogeyman.
Nope. And nope.
I know. Asteroid City.
Elemental.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, Elemental's coming out. We Can't All Die First. The Blackening. I don't know what that is. Okay. No Hard Feelings, which I saw the trailer for that, and it actually looks kind of interesting.
Yeah. Garbage.
Ruby Gilman, Teenage Kraken.
That's a cartoon.
Yeah, I know.
Joyride. No. Oh, we have to watch Insidious: The Red Door because it's about his son that was in a coma in the first one. And he's grown up. Shut up.
Stuff.
Mission Impossible.
Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Oh no.
So, and then of course Barbie. So, and that's pretty much what's coming out in June and July so far. Oh, Haunted Mansion. I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited. I'm pumped. I can't wait. It looks good. It looks fantastic.
I haven't seen the trailer or anything.
I'm going to have to show you the trailer.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Because it's got Owen Wilson, Tiffany Haddish, Danny DeVito, Jamie Lee Curtis, Jared Leto. It's got all them. Okay? It's going to be great.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and then I also saw this, the Meg 2.
Yes, I saw that.
What the heck?
It's because Jason Statham needs money for his babies. I don't know. I don't know why people look at a script and say, hey, you know what would be good? This pile of garbage.
But it definitely looks like they've got a lot of movies hitting out this summer for the summer movies, definitely to go out and watch, or, wait till it comes to where you can rent it on live stream or purchase it. Pay attention between renting and purchasing and the cost. It may only be a couple dollars, because I noticed that when...
oh, you did that with Super Mario?
Yes, I did, because it was literally like a $3 difference. I want to rent it for this or just buy it $3 more. I want to buy it $3 more so I can say, hey, if I miss some part, I can watch it again. And if the kid, and it was actually enjoyable, so it was like a goodbye at the end. But yeah, definitely you can put it in your backyard if you have like one of those little pop-up movie screens. Or
do you know anybody that has that?
I do.
I
do. And the people at the lake house across the street have the big old foamy blow up one, and they put the little projector. Yes.
Angie likes indoors.
Well, I know you like indoors. Well, sometimes outdoors is fun.
With air conditioning.
Hey.
And I can pause it and go to the bathroom.
And there's also there's still a few drive-ins around that you can go do that.
There's one. There's one around here.
There's one around here, but there's other areas that people might be listening to us that they may have one in their nearest area.
You're funny.
Remember those.
You know who's listening? You and me. We are listening to ourselves on our podcast.
Hey, we have a couple people that listen now and then, and we had up to 100 listens. That was exciting.
Yay! And this is podcast episode 14.
Don't be a negative Nancy.
I'm not. I'm just...
See, when we get up there, you're going to come back and listen to this one and remember how negative Nancy you'll be.
I am Reality Rita is what I am. Thank you.
Negative Nancy is what you are.
Reality Rita. You're welcome.
Yeah, I guess that's it for this week that we kind of have this weekend.
Woo.
Our plans.
I don't have any plans.
I'm saying to watch stuff.
Stuff needs to come out.
It is. It's in the works.
Ahsoka doesn't come out until August.
Patience, Padawan.
I do not have any.
No kidding. You've done lost it.
I am consuming old episodes of BBQ Pitmasters.
Well, adventure out and watch something you don't normally watch.
I am. I'm watching BBQ Pitmasters.
Oh, boy. All right. Until next time, guys, we will chat with you guys later. Bye.
Bye.